in your life? Have you found yourself in situations where you find that peace, you have the peace of Christ, or it has been lacking in your life?
Yes, I've had moments where I felt so shaken, and during those times is when you are tempted to doubt if God actually exists. You're tempted to ask yourself, but God, are you really there? Like, how do you see me going through all this? And you're just watching. Interestingly, the Lord is always there. Like I mentioned, I have had those moments. I've had a bad experience with my work. I had become disgruntled because I felt like if I would be among people, I'm going to end up rubbing off this whole bad feeling inside me because of what is not going right at my workplace. But then in due time, as I kept on studying scripture, the Lord kept on reminding me that it's not always going to be a smooth journey. That the fact that I am a Christian, it doesn't mean I'm going to have a roller coaster or I'm going to enjoy my life in this world. I was reminded of that scripture that many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers them from all those things. And that scripture really kept me going. You know, I would leave work and I did not want to talk to anyone. I did not want to sit with anyone, not even give my parents a call and have a conversation, because I knew I might end up lashing out on them. And that's not what I knew deep down in my heart, that is not me. Like, there's a better version of me that is being suppressed by the current situation. I struggled to find peace. I struggled to find balance between the person I am at work and then the person I am away from work with my friends. I struggled handling my relationships. You guys, there is a time when your peace can really be shaken and you're wondering, what am I really living for? Yeah, but that scripture kept on, it kept me going. I was reminded that yes, all these things will happen, but it does not mean that my life has to be cut short. I should stop living for God, And with time, as I kept on trusting the Lord, that He is going to take care of whatever mess was happening in my life, it gave me more faith. And of course, it taught me to learn to trust God even more. That amidst everything that does not make sense, the Lord has a perfect plan for me. Yeah, and that is the time when, before you get into that time, it's very easy to tell someone, take heart, my sister, you're going to be fine, until you're there. You can't even encourage yourself, yeah? So it takes the grace of God to walk with you on this journey and learning to accept that, by the way, there are things that are out of your control. So just sit back and relax and let Jesus drive. Let Jesus take charge. Like, I had to get to that point of, you know what, God, now take charge. For me, this is as far as I can go. And until we get to that point of surrender, we can't experience that whole peace in its wholeness. Yeah, we can't experience the Lord's work, the Lord's hand on our lives. Yeah, that when chaos is happening, it doesn't matter. Like, Jesus is still in control.
True.
Whenever I'll come through and I'll come out of this situation victorious. Yeah, that's what I wanted to share.
Yeah, that's the perfect. Jesus is our perfect example of peace. It takes me back to when He was in the boat with the disciples, and here comes a very big storm, and Jesus Christ is enjoying His sleep, and the disciples are scared and each and everything, but he still wakes up when they call Him. And I said, where is your faith? So basically, He's the perfect example of peace. So that's why we need to dwell. We need to abide in Him, so that we can be able to draw from that peace that He has.